like wheelbarrow all day. Cycling around Australia.
I'm cycling around Australia, so I'm giving myself till December 1st.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, mate.
How long have you been on the road?
17 days out of Adelaide. Your mate Jason, he's doing like 90k a day, so it puts it into perspective, I guess. You know, it's all different, and you know, fitness levels and everything, but it's just unreal bumping into another lad.
Doing something as crazy as what you're doing.
Or just as, or if not crazier.
I mean, you're a head case.
Yeah, but he's on the side of the road and he's just by himself, and he gets lonely out there.
How deep into your day are you?
I start at maybe 8 o'clock, 8:30, and then wrap up by 5. Because I'm on the road, I don't want to be on the road when it's dark. Even when it's dusk, it's a bit dangerous. Everyone's squinting and they want to get to their destination. So
second time I've put somebody's hair in it since I've arrived in Australia. Well, I done Jason's hair the other week. Did you not see the rat's tail on the back of him?
Yeah.
Bet you didn't think you were getting a haircut when you pulled in here.
Yeah. Yeah, stick your head back there.
Looking alright?
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Good.
Okay, see you guys. See ya.
What is that?
Found these seashells.
So uncommon here.
I went to the toilet in the bush and I was
What?
just looking around, and there's a whole bunch of them. Like seashells
What?
on the Nullarbor.
Oh, so crazy.
Yeah.
All good at work? All good at work? In my opinion, he needs to stop. He needs to be militant with taking his rests. This is what may cause an issue later on. He might be feeling great right now. When he finishes his day, he might regret this decision. I've tried to get him to stop. He needs to get carbs into him. We have a plan in fucking place for a reason. We'll see what happens.
He needs to recover, but it's not the time.
I think that's why, you know, he's confident about the injury, that's why he's keeping going, but it doesn't mean that it's completely healed. In fact, he's got a little bit of loss of movement, range of movement, which could predispose him to re-injury if he's not careful.
Nice to run again.
We ain't finished yet.
Thanks, Kira.
Alright, check this out, Kiro. This is what elite athletes eat when they're running across countries. Sweet potato, chips, and onion, and we're gonna douse this in gravy. That right there is a winning meal. Just like how we've got so much stuff packed everywhere. So let's just give the camera a quick a quick fucking tour of the van here, right? So up top here we've got all Jason's recovery mixes. We'll use this in the morning and the evening for his morning shake, and then the recovery shake in the evening. Down below we've got some condiments, we've got some cereal, we've got some sugar, peanut butter, all that jazz. In here we've got more condiments, like different sauces, different, you know, flavors, salt, pepper, we've got gravy, tinned food, we've got a load of gluten-free pasta. Yeah, okay, so snacks for Jason. I've got carb snacks, I've got gels in here, and then I've got more stock of this under the bed. I've got some crisps here, salty crisps, Nature Valley. This is our bread bin, and there's an overflow like juice in there. Up here it's just kind of equipment that's useful. I've got a fire extinguisher, a lot of electrical items, fans, all sorts of stuff that we will need later on in this run. Then down below we've got cooler 1, which has a couple of bits in it, cooler 2, which has more bits in it, and then cooler 3, which is our freezer box, which has a lot of bits in it. Then we go on to our fresh food, right? So we've got fruit, we've got lettuce, we've got some veggies in here, and then under here there's a lot more equipment. So we've got an air fryer stashed under there, we've got some Akiro's camera gear, we've got a broom, we've got Jason's recovery mat that comes out every single stop. Most of this actually, so the coolers will come out most stops. Don't forget to get this jerry can right here. I've got 4 of these 22-litre jerry cans to make sure we are stocked up on water. A lot of what you see here has to come out of the van most days. If it's not windy and the sun is out, we'll do our aid stop outside. If it is windy or in the morning or at night when the temperature drops, aid stop inside. We've gotten pretty efficient at this. We barely even need to communicate at this point. We won't open the fridge. That fridge is a little bit dodgy, and it's like there's a ghost living in it because sometimes it turns on, sometimes it doesn't turn on. Constantly checking the gas, constantly checking the fuses to make sure, all right, is this what's caused it? Is this what's caused it? It's just a constant process of elimination. It's constant problem solving, but we fucking love it, don't we? It's great crack. It's non-stop. This is a full-time gig.
First things first. This is what I get. This is what I get for running 90 kilometers today. I'm told to eat that and enjoy it.
You get what you're given, all right? Now, he's been a good boy today, so he's gonna get a slice of carrot cake as well. There you go, man. We'll swap.
You can have that.
No, you're finishing that, mate. Well done. Great day. Well done.
Great day. Except for dinner.
Eat your fucking dinner now, right?
It's amazing how that wind just sucks the fucking life out of you. Yeah. Concentration.
Yeah.
Because you get blown off the road onto the stones and the trucks are coming in.
And the combination of the really small shoulder.
Sign there talking about all the underground cave system across the Nullarbor.
Oh, okay.
And you can climb down into the cave. I went down in a little bit, and you can feel the cold air being blown. And the caves breathe apparently. Like sometimes it sucks air in, and other times it blows air out. And it's blowing cold air out today, and it's like air conditioning air coming up.
Oh my god. Is the wind the problem?
The wind and there's no shoulder to run on.
Oh.
So every time a car comes or a truck, you have to jump off into the dirt, and there's little stones, and it's all concentrating, and it's hard on the legs. You can't get into a rhythm because you run a bit, then you have to jump off onto the stones and then back up, and every time the truck comes past, the wind is so strong it just stops you. And
you lose the flow.
No.
And it's energy again to build up that. Oh. Trucks.
They're like monsters.
Yeah.
You can hear them coming from miles away, and they just get
Giant.
louder and louder and louder.
Oh my gosh.
It's so peaceful coming into this van. It's just Crazy. You know, when you're tired, everything seems worse, magnified.
Yeah. We find the place.
And this is all.
You feel the fresh?
Yeah, I feel the. Holy shit!
Yes. It's like aircon.
Yeah. But it's a gate.
Wow. People don't notice. Look, his hair. It's a lot of
This is mad.
fresh air coming from the cave. So fresh.
It smells like the sea.
Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, look, this is
You don't have that fear if you go to the toilet in the bush
And then
one
just-
snake go straight to your back.
That's why I went to that's why I went to the toilet inside.
It's so
Like, for such an outdoorsman, right? I love
Oh
the
my
outdoors.
God.
I'm camping all the
you don't
time.
feel comfortable to open nothing
No.
because you have that. So,
Yeah. Even in the roadhouse the other day.
yeah, you need to take a big.
Low-hanging fruit.
You seen the sign at the roadhouse the other day at the toilet? It said, "Beware, snakes have been spotted in this area." And I'm
Exactly.
thinking, I'm on the toilet and I'm like this, looking down.
Genuinely.
Thanks. Thanks.
Well rested now, huh?
Really.
Go, baby.
Seems like a marathon. It's and it's not just the running and the eating and it's the total upheaval in your life as well. When you think of it, like you have your life and you come out here and you slam everything with the running and you take away quality sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And you just keep going and going and going. Your whole routine's gone. You're away from your family. My boys are going back to school today. So everything's kind of, and for you guys too, everyone's world has just gone
Yeah.
and emptied. I'm just thinking, like, from when I wake to when I sleep, I get no time on my own in a stress-free environment. So when I'm on the road and I have to go to the bathroom and duck behind a bush, that's honestly the one time a day where I can just stand there and I'm just like on my own. It's great coming to the van because I'm being fed and looked after, but you know, you're always surrounded by people, and then when you're on the road, you're under effort. So there's no time where you're just sitting in a chair, like by the van for half an hour, just staring out into the bush. And I think actually that's what really gets you into your head, like just that. I think that's probably why I like the hotel room so much, because that 20 minutes at night, just lying in a proper bed, just it does wonders.
You bought that for the Ireland Way, huh?
As well? You saw the van?
The camper van. So Jason bought
Okay.
the camper van for the Ireland Way.
That one from the documentary.
Yeah. Kind of funny that it's all.
It is, yeah.
Right?
Sitting in a camper
Yeah. Your whole life has just become fucking camper vans and runs.
So nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, camper vans. How much was that room last night?
$150.
This is what I'm thinking, alright? Throw it out there for you guys to decide. It's entirely up to you. How far from Cocklebilly are we? Like 40 k's or 30 k's?
It's less than 30k now, I think.
No. So I don't know how far I'm going to get today. I'm not putting any pressure on myself at all. Probably get 60 or 70.
Yeah.
You guys have been stuck in these vans for 2 weeks. I slept really well last night. And if we end up, 30k on the other side of Cocklebilly tonight, I think everyone should just check into a room there if they're available. You guys, it'll be great, especially you two, because you two are on the road for so long, but also for Vicky and Dylan, just to complete, unless they don't want to, but I think I'd like to just throw it out there as an offer, like the reset I think is really valuable for everyone, because you're stuck in here, and just to have a bed and a shower and
Really
TV,
appreciate that.
and I think it's really important. It's kind of like we've got the days down so well and so organized, but I think the daily grind is something that's going to just keep, it's called a grind for a reason, it just keeps grinding.
Yeah.
Like, and another thing I was thinking, like, if there's like a restaurant at that roadhouse or something, it'd be really nice for us all to sit down and have a meal around the table at the end of the day, because all my food is like sitting on all I'm doing is eating on the bed and eating on the side of the road, and just those little things.
Yeah.
I think it might be worth its weight in gold, but I'll just put it out there, you guys can decide. But this is a long journey we're on here, like, and a quarter of the way yesterday, it's a long way.
Sorry, can I also That's fine.
So spoiled. Hoping to go away the last 2 or 3 days. Just there. It's like whatever's there. Is it fascia or?
Well, you have a bursa here, and you have a bursa underneath and one behind your knees. You're going to have to get ice to
He's
that.
got shin splints. That's what he's got. You got shin splints.
He's got tired legs.
I've got everything else but
Tired
shin
legs.
splints. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. You're not running, are you?
Huh?
Are you running?
Yeah.
He's the runner.
My orthopedic skills are a bit.
Oh, tell us,
Retired now.
what are your orthopedic skills?
I was an orthopedic manager, hips and knees and spines and.
Ah, but you were doing the surgery kind of thing?
Yeah,
were
no,
you?
no, managing the patients.
Managing-
Post-op.
Ah, post-op. But post-op surgical.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing good. He's starting first.
I've had an ankle injury for the last week, which has changed my running
Anyway, he said it. Thank you.
Yeah.
She needs in the invoice.
Yeah, I know. We don't want to prod that
You
shit.
got a bit of a deal going on.
Yeah.
You should be resting.
That should be, yeah. See, that's what I mean to do.
We'll set off a general.
Yeah, because I tore a ligament.
Yeah,
I tore down
I see
here
that.
a couple of weeks ago.
You put a bit of sport with general doing it because it's not pumping. Really, you can't get rid of that fluid that's sitting, you know. Do something.
He needs a good physio, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he can do a fair bit himself just by getting, because you can't act as a pump the fluid back to your heart, you know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah, so it's collecting down the upper gravity because you're on it, and
Fatality!
is that a bruise?
I've got some compees on these. I'm running to raise some funds for 2 mental health charities.
Oh, great.
One in
Okay.
Australia and one in Ireland. So, yeah, we left Perth 2 weeks ago.
So, my daughter did that, what is it, 48 hours you speak one. A couple of weeks ago, you know, you sit for 48 hours and
That sounds like
you
fun.
don't talk, I know, she was a talk.
That's a challenge then.
Real challenge, that's a challenge. That might help give you the support there.
Right. Thanks very much. What's your name?
Ronnie Burns. Ronnie Burns.
Ronnie Burns.
Ronnie,
Thanks, Ronnie.
nice to meet you.
It is 14.
I don't know.
I think it's 14. I'll let you check. How many days?
I don't know. I would-
14, I think.
I know. It's 14. It's 14. No.
14. I think, yeah,
No. No.
we've lost count.
No. Show, baby. Show me. Show me.
Was it 14?
One job, and that was to keep count.
Yeah.
Come on. 14, let's go. That was
14.
this morning. Yeah.
14. 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid. Well done.
He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you.
Good morning.
Gonna take the life to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men
The best part, taking care of my feet. Look at the care and love they receive every day.
We're going to try an unorthodox approach
Yeah.
to sort of splint these two toes together, give the second toe a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
But because of the socks, we can't splint them in the flesh. We're gonna splint them around the sock. So there we go. Oh, it's kind of worked. This is David's idea last night. He said, "Why don't we try and tape them?" Because I was like, "Oh, we can't do it because of the sock."
Very good idea.
Very good idea.
Ideas guy.
It's just a different perspective of someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
It's just put 7
Just do it on the outside.
Dude.
I had a nice sleep last night and feel energized and just kind of, yeah, I want to get back out there and keep tapping away, heading east.
See you later. Oh yeah. Yeah. You need that?
Was that a downhill or am I?
Yeah, it's a downhill.
That's the first downhill that we've
You know,
done.
there's a mountain here next to us.
Yeah. Where did it come from? Like that's the first downhill we've done in what 1,200
Yeah.
kilometers. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I started running. I was like, oh, I'm going downhill. I'm gonna smash my quads up now.
Oh yeah. Come.
Awesome. There we go.
Come.
Savage.
Nice one.
Amazing. Well done.
So your clothes that you gave this morning I haven't washed yet, right? So we're doing the laundry. We wanted to
We got some good camera.
Oh my gosh, in slow motion.
Look at it. Oh my gosh. Did you say in slow motion?
No.
We're going to see what we're doing. We're probably going to pull most of that nail off. Can you feel anything?
No, I'm numb.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Go on.
Yeah, go. Maybe just slowly. Don't rip it.
I'm not going to rip it. I am not going to rip it.
I can't feel anything.
It's only the top part of the nail that's coming off, I think.
It's actually healthy. It's good.
Yeah. New skin coming.
Can you feel that?
No. I feel a little kind of tug.
That's good.
Look,
That's made your day.
Why are you laughing right
It's
now?
made his day.
this is why we do it.
Good lord.